Today we're going to do some lower body exercises to keep your body healthy and active. Today we're going to do body squats. So this is one of the best leg workouts you can do, especially in a time where you don't have weight or any resistant bands. So as you do your body squats, you want to make sure that your feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart and your toes slightly pointed out. Feet nice and wide. As you sit back down, okay, all the weight is in my heels. My toes can almost come up off the floor and you come straight back up. You do not want to get out here and let your knees get in front of your toes. So weight back, push your butt back, sit down to 90 degrees, no more than that, and come back up. If you need assistance, grab a chair that's going to be next to you or your couch, and as you go down, you can hold onto this for balance. This is going to be a very nice saving grace for you, so you can hold onto this and come back up. You can hold this way as well, and that way if you need help getting back up, you can push back up. But use a chair for balance and safety. So here we are with the body squat. We're going to do 10 repetitions, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next lower body exercise are lunges. Again, this is a multi-joint exercise and very beneficial for your lower body. What you want to do is you want to have a starting point, and as you step out as far as what's comfortable for you, you want to drop your back knee to the floor and come back up. Push yourself back. You want to do the fullest range of motion that's comfortable for you. Always the biggest pain-free range of motion that you can do is the most beneficial. You're going to alternate legs. If you only can go this far, only go this far, but you want to make sure that you're stretching. Again, this front knee doesn't go past your toe. You sit down and press yourself back up. So this is the exercise for doing lunges. The first time you do these, I beg you to not do too many. It might feel like you can do a bunch, but when you wake up the next morning, you're going to be a little stiff. So limit it to about 8 reps each side, no more than that. So we're going to start with this one. We're only going to do 8 repetitions on each leg. And once we're done with that, we're going to take a little break because I want you to walk around a little bit. So you start 1, 2, alternating legs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This sucks. 13, 14, 15, and the last one, 16. Whew. The next exercise that we're going to do is also very good for your hamstrings and your glutes. And you can do it in a couple different ways. Again, We're gonna have a chair here if you need it for balance and safety. That's the biggest thing. Don't get yourself into a position that you can't get yourself out of, okay? With your legs completely straight, you're gonna lock your knees down by your side. What you're gonna do is just bend forward as much as you can, keeping your legs straight. Your butt's gonna go back. You're gonna curl all the way down as far as you can. You're gonna feel a stretch through the back of your legs. And then as you come back up, you come all the way back, squeeze your butt, your glutes as tight as you can, and then go back down. Okay, if you need to hold on to the chair for balance, hold on to the chair for balance. You can hold the top side or the seat and come back up. All right, so this is the straight leg lift. We're gonna do 10 repetitions of this. All the way down as far as you can, stretch out and back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Oh my goodness. And 10. Good job. All right, the next leg exercise that we're gonna do today are side leg lifts. This is gonna help strengthen your hips and also keep your flexibility up. One of the important parts is if seniors fall, one of the first things they're gonna break is a hip, depending on if you fall to the side or to the back. So we wanna maintain extra flexibility and also strength. If you can, stand on one foot, raise your leg out to the side, and pause at the top and come back down. So you're gonna start doing this, pause at the top and back. If you just kick out to the side, you can get a lot higher, but now you're using momentum. You wanna use the muscle in your hip to lift yourself off to the side. That's difficult. In comes your kitchen counter or a chair. So you want to hold on to the back of the chair. Now I'm going to have a lot more balance because I'm safely holding onto this, but I can feel the muscle tightening in my hip as I do this. Okay? You want to make sure that your toe is up. We're not dancers. We're not going to point your toe down. You're going to point your toe up, lift up and pause, and back down. Here's the first exercise for the side leg raise. We're gonna do 10 repetitions on each side, okay? Holding onto the counter for balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to keep my legs straight, but it's not doing so great. But that's the goal. That was 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The same exercise can be done adduction, adding it to your center line. So you lift your right leg up and you cross your body. This is going to work your adductor muscles in your upper thigh. So you want to go as far as you can and pause, and then back to straight. Pause, back to straight. Again, you don't want to use momentum because anybody can just sit here and do this. Now you're a soccer kicker. But you have to develop the strength to lift your leg, and that'll help strengthen the inside of your thigh, the outside of your thigh, and your hip. Okay? We're doing great so far. So now we're gonna do the adduction exercises, so the inside of your thigh. We're gonna do 10 more on each side of this. Again, lift your right leg up in front, pull your toe up, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, holding onto your chair. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching legs. Left leg, toe up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe all the time. 8, 9, 10. Again, make sure you keep your body straight up and down. You don't, as you do these, you don't want to do this or this, okay? Maintain posture. Keep your body and your stomach tight and flexed, and maintain good posture throughout the entire exercise. We talked about 2 ways to do calf raises and toe raises. The second way, we're going to be standing up, and we're going to be able to use a stair. If you have a stair at home, great. If you don't have a stair at home, you can stand on different things like a 2x4 or any way just to get a bigger range of motion for your ankles. So to do calf raises, you want to stand with just the ball of your foot on the front of your stair. Hold on to your handrail, because if you don't, you will fall backwards. So hold on to the handrail. Now I'm dropping my heel down quite a bit, so I'm going to get a bigger range of motion when I come up. Again, I always want to do the biggest range of motion possible. So I'm coming all the way up on my toes. When I go down, I don't have to worry about my heel hitting the floor. So I can let it slide all the way down there and back up. Again, range of motion is the most important. Okay, coming up. So now we're going to do 10 exercises like this. Okay, all the way down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, range of motion, range of motion. 10, all right. Now we're gonna do the toe raises. So we're gonna do 10 of these, so it's the same as the other side. Now it's just your heel on there. You're gonna point your toes down and come all the way up as high as you can. Okay? The hard part on this one is making sure you keep your heels on the stair. So again, hold on to a handrail or anything that you can right next to you. So then you would just come up, biggest range of motion possible. Here are 10 toe raises. Down, up is 1, 2. Each time making sure the biggest range of motion you can get through. 4. Hold on for balance, please. You might also notice that your feet start to slip. If they do, while you're up here, wiggle back just a little bit. 9 and 10. All right. Some of the best exercises you can do for core body strength are crunches and Superman exercises for your stomach and your back. So we're going to work on doing those. And just know that you can do these while you're laying in bed when you get up in the morning, at night when you go to bed and get ready for going to sleep, or if you're comfortable getting up and down from the floor, you can do them at any point in time on your living room floor. It's a little softer than your kitchen floor. So there's a couple different ways you can do them. But we're going to start off slow, and I'll also show you the progressions to do the different things that you can. All right, so here we go. So the first exercise we're going to do for your lower back is the Superman. And there are many variations on this. We're going to start small, but I'm going to show you every different possible way to do it. So the first one we're going to do is you start laying flat on your stomach, stretch out as much as you can, and you lift up one arm at a time, as far as you can, and you're going to focus on lifting with the small of your back. You come back down and do the same arm, okay? So let's say we're going to do 12 on this side. Then all of a sudden you're done with that one, then you do 12 on the other side. Okay, you want to make sure that you maintain balance on each side. Okay, so one arm at a time, Anybody can do that. You can maybe only get this far, your biggest range of motion that you can get through. Then the next progression would be one leg at a time. Lift up, okay. Same thing, both sides, okay. So that's working your butt and your lower back. Then you would progress to both arms at the same time. Okay, so now you can really tell where you're flexing your lower back to get up. Okay. Then you can do both legs at the same time. Then you could do one arm and one leg, so right arm, left leg. And then alternate back and forth. So you can really hit it from a lot of different directions. If you're first starting out doing this, what I would suggest for you to do is just start with one arm at a time. And if you do 10 repetitions on each side, then do one leg at a time and do 10 repetitions each side. Don't do multiple on your first couple times trying this. You really don't want to stress out your lower back because that would make pain for a lot of other things that you do. Coughing, sitting, going to the bathroom, everything is involved with your lower back. First Superman exercise. Start with your right arm, laying completely straight, lift up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big range of motion every time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Range of motion, range of motion. Remember to breathe every time. 9, 10. Now, right leg, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last one is left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure your upper body stays stationary. 8, 9, and 10. So there's your lower body exercise, your lower back exercise. It's a great way to strengthen it up, and it'll help keep your core strong. If you're laying in bed, it's a great way to be able to do stomach crunches. Pick your feet up, put your feet flat on your bed or on the floor so you're laying, if this is your floor or your bed, you're comfortable, okay? Your head's gonna be straight ahead, your feet are flat, your hips are laying down. You don't wanna be cattywampus either way, okay? Cattywampus is a fun word to say. So what we're gonna do is just work on stomach crunches. You can sit here and just flex your stomach and it'll help, but what you wanna do, I want you to cross your arms across your chest and come up. The big thing is to make sure that you get your shoulders up off the floor, because as soon as you get your shoulders up, that's gonna shorten the distance of your abdominal muscles and allow them to flex and contract the best that you can. I don't wanna see people put their hands back here, which is what they used to teach, because then as soon as you do that, you're gonna pull, and so now you're stretching out your neck and then lifting up. So keep your head as neutral as you can. Lift up, back down. At the top, you're gonna pause, hold it, and then back. So breathe out as you come up, in as you come back down. Flex and hold as hard as you can on your stomach at the top. Okay, that's your basic crunch. We're gonna start and try to do 12 stomach crunches. If I can only do 4, we're gonna see how good editing can be, and it's gonna make it look like 12 regardless of how many that I do. All right, so let's keep track. Here we go, starting position. And curl. 3, breathe out on the way up and on the way down.
Oh my gosh. I made it halfway. Well, good job.
Please do whatever you can to stay healthy. Eat right, work out a little bit, go outside and get a walk in. You know, the weather's getting to be nicer. Maintain that social distancing, but stay safe, but be healthy. Eat right, work out, find ways to communicate with your friends. If you don't get a chance to see them right now and stay 6 feet away, call them, reach out, make sure you stay connected with people, because that's an important part right now. We want everybody to be healthy, but we still want you to find different ways to be happy.